Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel and to another video. As you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be my July monthly reset. If you guys are new here, hello, my name is Sasha. I am an Aussie living in Vancouver and I've nearly been here for 5 years. So budgeting is a big part of my reset because your gal needs to track her money while living in this expensive city. But for those of you who are new here, I go through my reflections for the month of June. I go over my June goals, I look at some July goals, and we go over what we spent in the month of June, which was not too bad, but we'll go over that when I get to it. So first things first, if you guys haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button before continuing watching this, because I love watching my community grow and YouTube is one of my big passions. So if you support it, I would love that. And without further ado, let's go into my June reflections. Okay, so I'm gonna put up my reflections next to me as always. Sorry about the squeaky chair, if you can hear it, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's just jump straight into them. So what are you most proud of? My work ethic this month. There's been so much I've had to take on and I feel like I've kept up, only just. I've also stood up for myself more than usual across all areas of my life. So work has been crazy busy this month. I've been onboarding practitioners to our clinic and it's just a lot more work than I would have thought. And yeah, just being office manager is amazing, but there's a lot more responsibility and I've got a lot more, you know, things to keep track of, and sometimes I'm not always clocking off at home when I should be. Like, I'm still taking stuff from work back home with me, which isn't great, but I'm proud that I haven't like gotten burnt out or snapped under pressure or anything like that, so yay. And in terms of standing up for myself, I think I'm just learning to speak up when things don't sit well with me and letting people know when I am actually upset, instead of just like shutting down or being like, yeah, everything's fine, and then just like, you know, that whole false high-pitched voice that you can put on, like a bit of a retail voice, being like, everything's fine, it's fine, no, it's fine. And it's not fine. So I think even at 30, I am still learning how to stand up for myself in friend situations, work situations, even if I was to ever date properly, like with men as well, like on dates, like standing up for myself is just something I'm always consistently working on. So I'm proud that I have done it a few times and had those like uncomfortable conversations with people. So yeah. Anyway, what challenged you this month? Honestly, COVID, the isolation it brought me. I felt so lonely and I was fine, but just at home isolating. I felt powerless and wanted to be busy the whole time. So yeah, at the beginning of the month, I wouldn't honestly I wouldn't have known, because I was completely asymptomatic. I wouldn't have known that I caught the old vid, but yeah, Rachel's cousin who stayed with us was symptomatic and she, oh my God, there's a bug. Yeah, so she tested positive and let us know, and I was fine for another day. And because I work at a clinic and I work, well, not now, sadly, but I was working with someone who's 8 months pregnant. It's like super important to me to be really on top of it. And although I wasn't symptomatic, I had to isolate at home for 5 days. So that was really hard for me. And honestly, I feel so privileged and hashtag blessed. I don't usually say blessed, but I felt blessed that I worked the whole time during the pandemic in 2020, even though my job was horrendous and I didn't like it at all. I was constantly busy because even just isolating for that 1 week, I was going stir crazy. Like, I went for isolated walks by myself and things like that, like because it's so quiet in the area that I live. But I just did not seeing anyone, not going to the shops, just not being around people my heart goes out to people who were inside for months. Like, I actually can't compute it. Like, I wouldn't have coped at all. So yeah, that was a big challenge for me, and it just goes to show how some people might love staying home from work and, you know, having that time to regroup. I was still working. I did a lot of work from home, but it just wasn't for me. I don't know. Like, I don't like being like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna move on, but that was challenging. Okay, what are 3 things that you're grateful for? I wrote number 1, Carly. Number 2, not getting any symptoms when testing positive or tested positive. Lots of social activities all month. So number 1, Carly, she's my work wife. I got really close with her over the past, 6 months or so, and we really bonded. So she is like my ride or die, my work besto. So she is on mat leave now, and I guess just her leaving made me really reflect on how close we actually were. But of course, it's like one of those work friends that you don't hang out with outside of work, but they know everything about your life. So I'm just grateful for her, and like the time that we spent getting to know each other was just, it was so genuine, and I will not stop being friends with her, although we're no longer working together. Like, I don't want to be one of those people like, yeah, we'll catch up, and then we never do. I will catch up with you, Carly, if you're watching this. I will see you soon. Number 2, I mean, look, as bad as it was sitting around at home, I was fine. I didn't get sick. So that is a blessing. And number 3, I did a lot of social activities. I put myself out there. I made plans. I probably annoyed people by making so many plans and being like, we're doing the plans, because I just wanted to make up for lost time with being at home for a week, and also just, it's summer. I want to go outside. I want to do things. I just want to have a really fulfilling time while the sun is out for the next couple of months until it starts raining again. Okay, something you learned this month. I learned that I need more of a life outside of work. I stay back most days to continue helping, and it's not a good thing. I need boundaries. Also to just book the damn trip. So yeah, I think what I was saying, like bringing work home is just not a vibe, and I'm not, a lawyer or a surgeon. Like, I'm not on a pager where it's an emergency sort of situation. Like, yes, I'm dealing with patients, but it's not life or death 99% of the time. So I really just need to learn to be like, you know what, this can wait until tomorrow, or can I pass this on to someone else to help me, or can I ask for support if I need it, or what things are the priorities, and just things like that. So yeah, I need to do more things outside of work, because I will stay back and I just keep doing stuff, and then I just don't look at the time and I'm like, oh, I need to leave, because but I need some hobbies. So if you have any fun, easy hobbies that are not super challenging, and for a beginner of hobbies, I'm not really a crafty girl, but I don't know, maybe if you have any sport teams that you could suggest in Vancouver, that's, again, I don't know, I just need to do more things with my life. And then booking the damn trip, again, I'm going tomorrow to Portland for a solo trip, so you guys will see that. I will vlog the whole thing, but I, again, was just waiting or asking people to go on a trip with me or do something for the long weekend, and when nothing happens, you got to do it yourself. So I am gonna do something that scares me, which is travel overseas. I know it's just the US, but still, like, the US can be scary. So I'm going to the US by myself for the weekend, and I just did it, and hashtag YOLO, Okay, word of the month was bloom. And I said I didn't feel I thrived too hard even after I got back into yoga. My mind is a mess. So I think I really wanted to have, like, I filmed the last reset when I was home with the vid. So I think I thought I would thrive a lot more. And I think I did socially, but mentally, like, I've just been really lonely this month and just been in my feels, and maybe, I don't know, like, even though I've been social, I'm still a bit held back, and I'm just quite in my mind about a lot of stuff. So I haven't really been thriving as much as I want to. So I said word for July is going to be shine. Shine, you shine like the light from the sun. If anyone knows what that's from, then maybe I'll just insert a clip.
Lizzie, who are you going to believe? This boy you are knowing your whole life, or this boy you are just meeting who says you shine with the light from the sun?
So yes, I would like to shine in July, and by shine I mean just be my full authentic self, do everything in the sun, shine, and yeah, just live my best life. So those are my reflections. Let's go on to my June goals. Okay, let's spice it up and pop it on this side of the screen. My goals, I've just got them in front of me here, so apologies because I'll be looking down. Maybe I'll hold it up. There we go. So I'm just gonna go through them. So June goals for personal, I said go swimming. It was not warm enough to go swimming, so I didn't. And the one chance that I could have, it was overcast and it was only 22 degrees, and your gal is not getting into fresh water in a river in 22 degrees. That's just not warm enough for an Australian, I'm sorry. Go away for the long weekend, tick, because I'm leaving tomorrow. Finish one book. I didn't do that. Connect with friends again after May. I did do this. Financial, have 2 no spend days each week, including all bills and expenses. I did do this and put $1,000 into my mutual fund. I actually put 2,000. Who is she? She's a savings queen. I put 2 grand in there, so we love that. Health and wellness, I said get back into yoga, which I did do, not as much as I wanted to, but yeah. Do my food sensitivity test and follow it. So I did my test, but the results haven't come in yet. So they should be back next week or so. And then I've got to follow up with my naturopathic doctor in about 2 weeks or so. So if you guys want to know more about any of the testing that I've gotten done recently, if you're interested in anything to do with naturopath stuff, then let me know. Go on a new hike. I did. I went to White Lake, spelt W-H-Y-T-E, with my friend Michaela, which was a nice catch up plus a new hike. So it was like a double whammy. We loved that. And social media was so bad this month. I've been so social, and I spent a lot of the month getting to know Rachel's cousin because she was staying here at the house with us. So I was like, oh my God, it's like a slumber party every night. So I was just up late watching movies and chatting with her and getting to know her. Plus I have so much footage, but I haven't edited it. So that's my fault. So all I did was hit 2350K on YouTube, which is still an achievement and still made me really happy, but I haven't done the other 3. So I didn't go viral. I mean, yeah, no. Post weekly, I didn't. I tried, I did okay. And then post my travels to my TikTok. I didn't do that. And I have everything from my parents' trip, from Jasper and Banff and everything in Canmore, and I haven't yet. So that's, maybe I'll do that at the airport when I'm waiting, because I'm gonna get to the airport so early tomorrow because I'm stressed. Okay, those are my June goals. Let's go on to my July goals. This lighting is not it. I look so green and blue because I've got green and then there's green in front of me. So I apologize about the lighting. It's just not it. I just have no other time to film it. So I'm sorry. You guys know that I'm a warm tone queen, but I look blue, so that's okay. We can just, you know, sing I'm blue and baba dee baba da in the background. Okay, so I've put up the July goals next to me. I'm in a weird mood. I'm so hungry and I've had too much coffee today, so whoopsies. Alrighty, July goals, let's go. Personal, I put go swimming, Wreck Beach, Lake, River, because Wreck Beach is the only beach you should be swimming in Vancouver. Fun fact, because the rest of the water is disgusting. E. coli, look it up. Book flights to California, stay tuned. Get in your retainer at the dentist, which I booked in, so I think I just put that because I know I can tick it because I won't be cancelling. Go on a day trip, Bowen Island, question mark. So I love Bowen Island. I haven't been since Sarah and Mitch lived in Canada, and I did film it, and that was in, I think it was in November. It was really cold when we went, and I would love to go again, maybe bring the girls, because they haven't been. And oh my god, is that like a bug? Ugh. That was a bug. That was a little bug going down my top. So anyway, yes, the girls haven't been to Bowen Island, and it's so easy to get there. Well, you have to get lots of transit, but it's only 20 minutes on the ferry, and it's pretty cheap, like a day trip, and so cute, and there's so many hikes, and there's a really nice cafe, like at the ferry. When you get off the ferry to the right, there's a really nice cafe, so cute. Financial, have 3 no spend days each week, including all bills and expenses. Why not challenge myself? Because June was a big spend month, but who knows, we'll see. Get changed for laundry, treat myself in Portland, no taxes. Fun fact, Oregon doesn't have taxes. Health and wellness, try reformer Pilates in Vancouver. I've done it before many, many moons ago, and I loved it. It helped my back issues. I actually don't have back issues anymore, touch wood, because of it. So we love reformer. Get vitamin D retested. I was stupidly low. So if you're living in, I guess, all of Canada, get your vitamin D tested, because if you're fatigued, you're feeling really gross, you have low mood and energy and all of that, your vitamin D is probably really low. So just go get it tested. It is, I know the billing, it is $80 to get it tested. Just do it. Stick to a better bedtime routine with supplements and sleep earlier. So yeah, my bedtime routine has been so bad with my treatment plan that I'm on at the moment with my cortisol issues and my stress. I should be stopping like meals and all sugar and stuff at 7 p.m. to get like ready for bed and like to give my body the time to digest the food and to get into like a sleepy state. And I ate dinner last night at like 8:30, so I'm sorry, my doctor won't watch this, but he'd be mad at me. Okay, anyway, social media, I want to hit 2365 on YouTube, because why not? Film a new Vancouver YouTube series. I'm really excited about this one. I think it'll maybe grow my channel a little bit more, so stay tuned for that if you like my Vancouver content. Post weekly again on YouTube, post my travels to my TikTok. I'm just putting those on there again because why am I not doing it? I don't know. I need to just set aside the time. So that is all of my goals. Let's go on to what I spent in the month, because I spent a lot, but yeah, I don't know. Let's just go on to it. Okay, we are now joined by Flo. Say hello, Flo. Being a good girl. Okay, Flo jumped off. Let's get into what I spent in the month, starting with my income. Be mindful of the red. It's red because of the savings. The app isn't smart enough, or like the website isn't smart enough to realize that I don't just have my income in my bank account, I have more money. So when I like have savings or something, it just says, oh, you spent way more than you should have because you only have a certain amount in your account, which is what you earned this month. And I'm grateful, and hashtag blessed again. I can't, grateful is fine. I keep saying blessed, and I don't really, I always joke about that word. So I'm like, I don't want to use it because I'm being serious. I'm very grateful that I have this, like the savings mentality. I have a good job and I have enough money that I don't live paycheck to paycheck, because I know how hard this city is to live in, and I don't have a family. My family is Flo, and she is very, touch wood, low maintenance in terms of her needs, and I'm not feeding a family or anything like that. So yeah, I can survive and live in this city with what I earn because it's just me and my cat, so it's fine. Obviously I would like to earn more, but that's maybe whenever I go back to Australia, I'll earn more because the wages are amazing there. So let's go through what I earned. So first paycheck was, I never really know still. I don't know why there's a discrepancy between the two, to be completely honest. I need to get up my pay stubs and go through it, because it's a really specific amount to be down, but maybe because I was off, or maybe there was a holiday in there, or maybe I had overtime in the first one. I don't really know. So yeah, I earned $3,748.66. Going down to gifts, I spent money on Lizzie and Diana for their birthdays this month. Going down, there is the $2,000 in my TFSA, so it wasn't in my mutual fund, just because it's a bit up and down the market right now, and I didn't want to put my money there. This is from this lady at Scotiabank telling me that. I don't know anything, but I trusted her and put my money there. Rent is always the same, $9.40. Didn't get any money out for laundry this month. Streaming, Crave, I need to put that in there actually. Whoopsies. Let's do that now. So I'll track that. There we go. Yep, so I spent that there. Phone's always the same, so that's $59.36. Podcast subscription is a new thing for me. I'm subscribed to a podcast that I love, so that is $5.59. Compass card was over because I put some stored value on it, because I went out to Langley on the weekend, so I put some stored value in there, and I will be going to the airport, and it's out of zone 1. Uber, Evo, and taxi. I got an Uber to Blink-182 yesterday. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago. I just watched a little bit of that clip back because of a noise thing, and I know that I said Blink-182, but Australians say it like that, so don't come at me for not being a true fan. Blink-182 is the Canadian and North American way of saying it, so lots of Aussies say Blink-182, so I'm not an idiot, okay? I just wanted to put that in. Anyway, okay, bye. Which was $15. Groceries, I was just under. I kind of did around 300. It was $2.91. So that included liquor store as well. So yeah, every shop was around, I don't know, it was a bit smaller. This one here, I used some of my scene points. That was actually around like $100, but scene points are really good. So if you, go to the movies and I know I live near a Safeway, the scene points actually pay off after a while. So get on that. And I have a scene Visa card, so that's why it works as well. So restaurants, I was under by a lot. Takeaway, I was kind of on par, so I spent $132 on takeaway. So yeah, a lot of McDonald's, whoops. And that includes cafes as well. And restaurants, where did I go? Heinz, and that was a night out. So I don't really know how, it's not really a restaurant, but I guess it's a bar. And then the eatery was really, really fun. I do recommend it. It's like a really fun sushi place in Kitsilano if you want to try somewhere with a friend. It's really fun. Fun money house stuff. Let's see what I spent. I got a drink. One drink was like over $12, like one can at Rogers Arena. They know how to charge there, let me tell you. Lena Drugs, I got some stamps, Dollarama, and I bought a new SIM card in Australia because I want to keep my old number. And it had nearly been lost, and I've had that number since I was like 13. It's like memorized. It's the only number that I know. I mean, I know my number now living in Vancouver, but I was like, I really want to hold on to that forever and ever. So you have to keep topping it up to keep the number. So that's that. Pet care, I was under just, yeah, literally just her canned food. Hair was $3.75. Obviously my hair's very blonde. I just got it done last week. Drugstore, nothing, didn't get a massage, and that's it. So if I go to the summary, so income, it says that spent, it was $4,637 for the month. So that is a lot of money. And the payments for, oh, weekend away. Why did I skip that? Oh, it's there, hee. So my flights to Portland return was $344, and then I got travel insurance as well because, again, it's America. I don't want to get something happen to me and then I spend thousands of dollars at a hospital. So yay for travel insurance. I would recommend if you're going to the US to get that. But my hotel and a little tour that I've booked, that'll go through in July. So I'll count that for July. And let's go through to July. And I'm just gonna quickly do this. I haven't done it, so let's go through it together. Why not? So I'm not going to do any savings this month, so we can just delete that. Gifts, have I got any? Yeah, I've got a couple of birthdays this month. Let's just make this $8.80 for both, and then that's all going to be the same. It's the same every month. Compass card's the same. Uber, Evo. Let's make groceries 300, restaurants. Weekend away is going to be more than that. So let's just do 1,000 because I'm sure it'll be expensive. And the conversion, I'm just not sure in the US what I'm going to spend. Pet care, let's just do, I don't know, 60. I might have to get her litter. So let's just do that. I want to get an every dollar budget, so let me just keep going. Hair, I'm not going to have hair done this month. No massage, but I might get, I have to pay for my food sensitivity test this month because there was something with that. So that, and I think I'm going to spend 60 on that. Oh my gosh, I have all this money left. I don't know, that's great. I might actually be in the green and have more money. So yeah, that's how quick it is, guys. Like, you don't need to spend a long time on your budget. This website that I use is just called everydollar.com. It's completely free and it just took me 2 seconds to fill out. Yes, it did do it from the month before, but if you kind of know what you're going to earn in the month, you can just see where it's going to go. And yeah, I might have like a fiddle around, but it's like updates as I do it. Phone will be more actually, so 59, 69, 79, 89, because I'm going to yeah, turn on my roaming while I'm in the US just for safety and stuff. And then Uber, let's just do 60, and maybe, I don't know, let's just do this as 250. I don't think I'm gonna spend that much this month on that. And fun money house stuff, let's just do 350. There we go. Because that could be fun money, could be another like day trip or things like that. So anyway, that is how easy it can be. So let me just do, yeah. And we've gotten to the end of the video and I really don't have any favorites for the month. Nothing that stands out to me in June. Did I talk to you guys about Love and Death on Crave? It's a HBO series called Love and Death. I don't know if I spoke about it in my last video, that's so bad. Anyway, Elizabeth Olsen is in it and it's so good. If you like true crime, it's set in the 70s and 80s and it's just was such a good show for the acting and everything like that. If you want something light, I recommend Never Have I Ever on Netflix. I know it's like she's in high school and everything, but I just find it so funny. I love Mindy Kaling, I think is the show creator or the producer, and it's like really, really good. What else have I watched lately? I went as a Little Mermaid and I would recommend just for her voice. I honestly just cringed a lot. A lot of it was cringy to me. I know the movie overall wasn't bad. I think people are really saying it's like terrible, but I'm like I don't think it was terrible. The Prince, like Eric's song was awful, and the rap by Scuttle the Seagull was awful. So like those two could have gone without. Melissa McCarthy was amazing, and yeah, Halle was so good. Oh my gosh, is her name Halle? Yes, it is. Oh my god, I'm gonna get it wrong. Halle Bailey. Yeah, that's her name. Oh my god, I thought I was pronouncing wrong because I know that it's like Chloe and Halle and I always just have like Chloe in my head. But I love their music as well. If you guys haven't listened to Chloe and Halle's music, listen to that. That's actually really good. And Blink-182, if you haven't listened to them in a while, go back and listen, because I was hit with all the feels and nostalgia because I went and saw their concert 2 nights ago with my friend Ash, and it was amazing and I loved it. And yeah, I don't know, I just love those like old school bands, like Linkin Park is another one. If you haven't listened to Linkin Park in a while, I just got my little emo girl energy out and it was great. So yeah, there'll be like my recommendations, a few little nostalgic ones. Movie, I'm excited for the Barbie movie this month. It's gonna be really good in July. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. But thank you guys so much for watching this monthly reset. Let me know if you have any plans for July, if you're going away, if you're in Australia. I'm sure you're probably in Europe, so nothing but love to you guys, I guess. But I'm gonna enjoy my summer here in BC and I guess North America, because I'm going to go to the US again. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. It really supports my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Forget your feelings, show me you want it. You've been a fan, ain't no more talking. Need you to back it up.